Welcome to Lifelens TV. Today we're diving into a captivating story that proves the saying, "In this world, wonders shall never cease." I promise this one is a real roller coaster, so stick around as we unravel the twists and turns of this bizarre love triangle.
Now, tonight, a family in Nairobi's Kidnap estate is searching for their kin who is said to have been abducted by unknown people demanding ransom to set her free. The family says Marcia War was lured by her abductors under the guise of a job opportunity but ended up being abducted. And as Franklin Wala now reports, Ward's husband sought help from several police stations without success as police officers wanted money to help him.
Imagine this. A woman in Nairobi is reported missing by her boyfriend, setting off alarm bells and triggering a full-scale investigation by the police. The boyfriend, frantic with worry, claims she's been kidnapped by strangers luring her with a fake job offer, demanding a hefty ransom of 150,000 Kenyan shillings.
Sasa nilikuwa nimetulia kidogo nikaona namba mpya inanipigia. Namba mpya. Kwanza ilianza namba ya msichana. Ikanipigia msichana alikuwa analia kwa sababu akaniambia mtoe huku niko karibu kufia huku. Kufia huku nikaenda kumuuliza uko wapi? Hiyo simu akanyang'anywa. Na huyo jamaa akaniambia uanze kujitayarisha kuweka 150,000 ama utakujia mwili.
Quite a dramatic situation, right? But, my friends, the truth behind this disappearance is far more shocking than anyone could have imagined. Our story begins in the bustling city of Nairobi, where a young woman had been living with her boyfriend in the affluent area of Kitisuru. Life seemed to be going well for the couple, who had been together for over a year. That was until November 9th, 2024, when the woman mysteriously vanished without a trace. You can imagine the panic that must have gripped her boyfriend when he realized she was missing. He rushed to the nearest police station, Kitisuru Police Station, to report her abduction, claiming she was lured away by a job offer. And to make matters worse, he started receiving frantic calls from his girlfriend, who sounded distressed and begged him to pay the ransom. He pleaded with the authorities to take his case seriously, but not before experiencing the usual frustrations. Officers allegedly asking for something small to prioritize his case.
Ni hao wakabeti. Kama ningekuwa na pesa, hapo ningesaidika. Akaniambia, hii namba ndio tutrack. Hebu weka hapa 500. Mimi nikamwambia mimi sina 500, niko na 300. Akaniambia kwanza akanipeleka huko kwa kona, nikamtumia.
But his persistence paid off, as the case quickly drew the attention of top detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI. With the heat turned up, detectives went into action, using their sophisticated tools to track down the culprits behind this alleged kidnapping. By November 13th, they had arrested a suspect in the Gitaru area, convinced that they had found the man linked to the ransom demands. But here's where it gets interesting. Upon further investigation, it turned out that the man they had in custody had no connection to the kidnapping at all.
Walikuja kanishika, niko kwa gari sasa ndio waliniuliza wewe umeitisha 150. Mbona hata hiyo story sijui.
So what was really going on? At this point the plot thickens. The detectives were scratching their heads, wondering if they were chasing ghosts. Determined to crack the case, the detectives continued their investigation and soon traced the woman's phone signal to a remote location in Narok County. On November 16th, they arrived at a modest home in Oldonyo Orok, Narok South, and there she was, safe and sound, living with another man. But wait, this wasn't just any man. It was her husband of 6 years, with whom she shared 2 beautiful daughters. Can you imagine the shock on the detectives' faces? The woman they were desperately searching for wasn't kidnapped at all. She had staged her own abduction. The woman confessed everything. She admitted to faking her kidnapping to escape her life in Nairobi and reunite with her family in Narok. Yes, my friends, she had been living a double life. Her husband had no idea she was living with another man in the city, and her city boyfriend had no clue she had a whole family waiting for her back in Narok. But why go through all this trouble? According to investigators, it seems like the woman's elaborate plan was not just about reuniting with her husband. There were whispers of her attempting to extort money from her Nairobi boyfriend before disappearing for good. Talk about having your cake and eating it too. This story is like something out of a movie script, isn't it? A tangled web of lies, deception, and betrayal. It just goes to show how far some people are willing to go for the life they want. But was it worth it? That's the real question. As we speak, detectives are still piecing together all the details, but one thing is clear. This woman's clever scheme may have landed her in hot water. Authorities are now considering pressing charges for misleading law enforcement and potentially attempting to extort money. So what do you think? Was this woman justified in her actions, or did she take things way too far? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, here on Lifelens TV, we bring you the real stories, the ones that make you question everything you thought you knew. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story like this. Welcome back to Lifelens TV, where we're diving deeper into one of the most bizarre kidnapping cases you've ever heard. Hold on tight, because the twists are just getting started. If you thought the first part of this story was wild, wait until you hear how it all ends. After the shocking discovery of the woman safely reunited with her real husband in Narok, detectives from the Crime Research and Intelligence Bureau were far from done. Over the weekend, in a dramatic turn of events, they arrested both the woman and her Nairobi boyfriend for their involvement in the fake kidnapping saga. Yes, you heard that right. Not only did they catch the woman red-handed, but her city boyfriend was also taken into custody. As it turns out, his distress and claims might not have been entirely genuine either. The couple was detained in Kitisuru, Nairobi, for further interrogation. It looks like this fake kidnapping scheme is unraveling faster than they anticipated. What started as a desperate attempt to escape turned into a full-blown legal nightmare. Both suspects could now face serious legal consequences for providing false information to law enforcement officers. Under Section 129 of the Penal Code, this offence carries potential jail time and hefty fines. So, what seemed like a clever escape plan has now landed them in hot water. But wait, there's more. This story didn't just end behind closed doors, it had already gone viral. Earlier in November, the woman's supposed kidnapping had become a trending topic after her husband, in a heart-wrenching interview on Citizen TV, shared his side of the story. He spoke of his wife's mysterious disappearance after she received a job offer over the phone. According to him, she left their home in Nairobi on November 4th, ready to seize this new opportunity. However, soon after, she vanished without a trace. The husband shared that he received a disturbing missed call from an unknown number. When he called back, he heard his wife's voice, trembling and in tears, claiming she was being held against her will in a Toyota Probox somewhere around Masai Mara. Just imagine the fear and panic when he heard her sobbing on the other end, begging for her life. The man went on to recount how a stranger took over the call, demanding a ransom of 150,000 Kenyan shillings, threatening to kill his wife if the money wasn't paid. Desperate and afraid, he did everything he could to find her, turning to the police and the media for help. This emotional appeal only added fuel to the fire, drawing public sympathy and the attention of top detectives. But little did the public know that this heartfelt plea was based on a carefully constructed web of lies. Detectives quickly mobilized, tracing phone signals and deploying their resources to rescue the woman. However, instead of uncovering a tragic kidnapping, they discovered a family reunion in Narok. The woman had not been abducted, but had cleverly manipulated the situation to leave her life in Nairobi behind and start anew with her real family. What a tangled mess, right? The husband's innocent search for his missing wife actually played right into her hands. She used his love and concern to make her fake kidnapping look more convincing. The authorities, however, weren't as easily fooled. Now, with both the woman and her city boyfriend in custody, they face a future filled with legal battles and public scrutiny. So, what do you make of this whole ordeal? Was it a desperate attempt at love gone wrong, or simply a case of deception taken too far? Either way, this story is a stark reminder that not everything is as it seems. I think we can all agree on one thing. This woman's plan might have seemed foolproof at first, but it backfired spectacularly. There are consequences to manipulating others and using law enforcement resources for personal gains. And there you have it. A story filled with drama, betrayal, and unexpected twists, right here on Lifelens TV. Thank you so much for staying with us. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on stories that leave you on the edge of your seat. My name is Lily, your host, signing off. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, sometimes reality is stranger than fiction.